sure.
How much room does the midget have?
Actually a lot, because
there's not a second seat right in the middle.
Yeah, it's actually a lot.
See if
I'll let it warm up.
Can I blind you? Oh, that's too bright.
Cool,
That's too bright. That's too bright.
Shout out to Atoto.
Yeah.
Are you gonna put up like a thing here, like gauges?
So they make handles. Like the super carries have handles that say carry on them. I thought those were cool. Yeah. But I might do boost gauge.
Okay, at least.
Something like a pod right there or whatever.
Or you think that's too much work?
I think I'm gonna do whatever gauges they say that I need. So coolant. I mean, we already have temp. Yeah. But do you do air? Do you do
exhaust temps? Oil pressure?
Oil pressure, I think would be good.
I'm thinking of like gauges that people do.
Yeah, oil pressure and I don't know that you do. You already have a temperature gauge. Do you do coolant temperature if you already have a temperature gauge? You know what I mean?
Some people do it anyway.
Yeah.
It kind of like, I know it's gonna be funny, but it kind of already feels kind of quick. But I think again it's because of I haven't driven a keitruck in so long. Once you get an exhaust on this, wow, the clutch feels great.
Yes, it's real tight.
Yeah. It came like that? Or you
this is stock. I haven't done anything to it.
Like driving wise at all.
Yeah, it drives very nice, and it's what originally 43,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
And the underside really looks like that. I know a lot of people are like, it doesn't really have 43,000 kilometers on it, but I mean, inside the doors, we took the dash off. Yeah, you can mostly tell by the interior. Like, it was just dust.
This doesn't
look
sun faded or like.
Well, this is painted. Oh, okay. So we did paint this, and it looked like this.
Yeah.
It was sun faded.
But sun faded also doesn't mean much.
But we did the seam paint, the like $30 paint or whatever.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And it works fantastic. So I did it in the Jimny, the other Jimny also. Yeah. It is great. It's the best stuff for dashes that you could ever find. It doesn't scratch. It doesn't wash off. It's like it holds up to the sun. You can do whatever you want to it.
There's actually a lot of headroom in here too.
I thought so too. And then I don't know if you saw that yet.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I haven't driven. I can't wait to get my turbo carry to see what that feels like.
Oh, you were talking about one when you were over there. Did you actually buy one?
Yeah, I have one. Yeah.
It's the white one.
Yeah, but the
it's
older
four-wheel drive.
Yeah, but the older body.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought David was buying the one with the hamburger shifter.
He did.
Oh, he did
buy it.
House
right now.
Oh, he has it.
Yeah, he has it.
Okay.
Yeah. He actually picked it up a couple days ago.
I haven't seen it. I saw he started making videos.
Yeah. I haven't. I think he's selling it for cheap too. He got it fully serviced though. Yeah. Some cars we get like fully serviced just to like.
It's just easier.
I think the ones we care about, like that we really want to have for a long time.
Yeah.
Like that one has the lift kit, the lights.
So this one was at a dealership.
Yeah.
And it had to pass shuck-in.
Oh, so they have to.
So it's already all that stuff's already done. All the stuff's done. Like it's everything's painted underneath. Like there's no rust. I mean, you say no rust. There's like a little
but every car
chip somewhere here or there. But
even
it's freaking 30 years old.
Rust is like, come on.
That's 30 years old.
If it's a JDM import, there's rust.
Right.
Let's just be realistic. This thing actually falls.
It does. And imagine if it was geared a little bit different, because that first gear is super short.
Yeah. First gear in every K car is like a joke. Can I do a U-turn? Actually, I'll just keep going.
Yeah, I thought that this was different because it accelerates uphill.
It's really planted with these wheels too.
The tires are huge because of the width of the tire. It takes bumps better.
Like right now, I'm going
nice.
60 miles per hour, and it still has more in it.
Yeah, and lots more.
And uphill at that.
Lots more.
Wow, I wonder if this is what my carry.
60 miles an hour going uphill. So your carry is going to be an F6A turbo. It's the same engine and transmission. Yeah. Same engine and turbo.
Yeah.
The transmission's the same, but the rear end's different.
Yeah.
So this has the big rear end in it.
Which is better for gearing?
It's just, I think it was a strength thing for like tow and stuff or something over there. Yeah. Really what we want to do is get the gears out of the transmission from the van and the differential gears from the van and swap them out, because then it's more for highway speed. That first gear it'll go up to 15 or 20 miles an hour instead of 5 miles an hour.
Yeah. And you haven't done that yet in this one?
I haven't done
But you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you think about making this 150 horsepower, and it's supposedly only 58 horsepower right now, which I think is BS. It's gonna need to be geared differently to break traction, to just rip tires off, but still be able to stay in it.
Yeah.
Because if you tried to, you could rip tires off of this thing right now in first gear, but you can only do it for like 10 feet because it's geared so low for like towing or hauling heavy things or whatever the heck they did on the farm.
That's what this is.
Yep.
You know, this thing drives great.
And then
it's pretty quiet too.
I thought so too. Like, you know, you don't, even with the stock engine lids, you didn't hear the engine.
Yeah, how do you feel about the heated seat rumors? Do you feel like you have heated seats?
It's bogus.
Oh, okay.
It's total bogus.
People always say like, I don't want to get a carrier
because it's going to be hot in the seat or whatever.
Like, come on, what are we talking about?
It does, even with the stock seats, like you're not going to feel anything through these seats anyways. These are big, thick seats. But the stock seats, it has heat shielding underneath it. You're not gonna feel. There's no heat transfer into the cab.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me.
It's so crazy.
The only thing you get, which in my opinion is good, is engine noise. If we were in a Sandbar Acti, it would be quieter. But like I don't mind that.
So it's a little bit of engine noise, but I haven't even.
But no, this is a lot in comparison to like Acti though.
I think the engine you get, the noise you get, is not from the cab. It's from this metal back here. And you can feel just stick your hand back here and feel the vibration.
Yeah.
Vibration is what your ears hear, right? So if I silence or kill mat that back wall, I think that it would be so quiet in here, it'd be like a regular car. Yeah. And it's still pretty quiet in here.
I don't mind them.
But it's not like
to me, it's more, it's more engaging in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Especially
mind.
if I do an intake under there and a blow-off valve,
exhaust,
and all the things you can hear that you want to hear.
Exactly.
Not just road noise or whatever. Yeah, I think this is going to be...
But this is your forever, Kate, or no?
Somebody asked me that the other day.
Yeah.
And so I have the same problem you do.
Yeah.
This is probably my between 60 and 65th vehicle of my life.
Yeah.
So I go through cars a lot. And I have cars that I love. I loved my Ford Focus RS. Like, there is not a better car on the planet. I don't care what anybody says. You can drive any McLaren you want. You can drive any Ferrari, Mustang, Corvette. It does not matter.
Yeah.
That Ford Focus RS was amazing. It was so fast stock.
Yeah.
Flat foot shift was like the deal breaker there for it. Yeah. So you could flat foot shift it. So it just went. It was so fast. Took it to the track. We had great times with it. It was comfortable. We put giant speakers in the back. Yeah. Like, it was just a great vehicle. But right now, I have no intentions on getting rid of this vehicle. Same thing with the Blueberry Lemon, right? You have no intentions on
if I'm being 100% honest, the Blueberry Lemon probably will be sold in like 2026 or 7.
But that'll be when you're done with it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying a long time from now. Though.
Right.
Like 0% chance it's going to be sold in 2025.
So after I drift this,
and
Nicholas comes down for the drift event,
I got to see it.
And we spin around the track a couple of times.
Too,
and we're like, okay, well, we had our fun.
Yeah.
What's the next fun thing? That's what happens.
Yeah,
is you're
I
like,
agree.
I already went off-road in the Jimny. Yeah. The Jimny's amazing. I love it. It's fantastic. It's still, I'm going to keep the white one. It's going to go even more.
But the white one you're keeping forever?
Forever.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how I got into K's.
Okay.
How did I get into a K? How did I get into K's? Because I wanted a Suzuki Samurai.
Okay.
I didn't care about Japanese, American. Doesn't matter to me. I don't really care where the cars are from.
Yeah.
But I wanted a tin top with air conditioning that was fuel injected.
Yeah.
Not in America.
Okay.
Then no Suzuki Samurai. But guess what does make that?
Jimny.
Yeah. You can get that in a Jimny all day long.
Almost the same size, same speed car too.
Actually, the Jimny's faster. I've had people drive my Jimny that were in the Samurai, that had Samurais, and the Jimny's faster.
The Jimny's a 1.3?
So the blue one is a 660 turbo.
No, I mean the Samurais.
The white one.
The Samurais are like...
But they're 1.38 valve.
Yeah.
But they're only like 58 horsepower.
Yeah, they're slow. Their thing only goes up to like 100, I think.
But my Jimny wide is a 16 valve 1.3, 98 horsepower.
Yeah.
And it is so noticeable. You're talking about 50% more horsepower.
Yeah, I drove Josh's.
It's a freaking monster.
He had a silver one.
It's a freaking monster.
Yeah, you can cruise at like 80 miles per hour.
And the wheels, the axle width on the wide is wider than a Samurai.
Nice.
So it puts the wheels all the way out where Americans want them, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's such a great vehicle. I wanted to change the interior. I was going to put the Dodge Neon seats in.
Yeah.
But I kept the stock seats because they're comfortable enough.
Yeah.
And they look good.
Like the beige.
Yeah. The white and blue, the blue and grays, whatever. And it matches the back, and
Yeah.
it all matches. So I didn't want to change it out. It may happen at some point, but
I'm having so much fun driving this that
dude, this thing's a blast.
when my carry gets here and like by the end of this month, I want to sell it right away.
We need to race them.
But
You need to bring it down and race
now
it.
driving this, I can only imagine what this would sound like with an exhaust, an intake, a blow valve, and just all the good fun supporting mods to make this more fun.
Wom wom.
Like,
dude, it's a beast.
Like just imagine like, but then it was an exhaust afterwards.
Which is happening.
Yeah.
It's happening, but it's all inside that stupid box, so you can't hear it.
Yeah. Does this have a blow valve? No, right?
It does.
It does? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Mine doesn't. Mine doesn't even.
So,
does it have
so
an
think
intercooler?
Jimneys.
There's an intercooler or no?
No intercooler.
No, mine either. But you could get an MR2 on mine. I don't know about this one.
I think so. That I took that bumper cover off.
Yeah.
And that whole the whole driver's side is open.
Air.
Like you could put a giant intercooler over
Yeah.
there if you needed to.
On there's a dude who had. I could show you a video. There's a dude who has my carry.
Yeah.
He's in somewhere and he's like famous because he has like a ECU, like anti-lag, everything on his Jimny.
Yeah, we're gonna do Haltech in this one.
Yeah, and
So
I
it'll
think
be
he put an
full-
MR2 intercooler like behind my seat somewhere.
Oh, the guy, the Time Attack one?
No, it's like it looks normal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks normal.
The Time Attack one has intercooler with like the vent on the side. Did you see that thing? That thing's nuts.
It's a carry or the
yeah, it's a
Mitsubishi?
carry. It's like
Oh.
yours.
Oh no, I haven't seen that one.
But it's non-turbo. But it's like a full body kit. I was on
Yeah.
SEMA last year,
Yeah.
and it has they have an intercooler and an oil cooler, and it has like a vent on the side of the
Oh,
bed
sick.
that goes right through the. That's so crazy.
Yeah, mine is like it looks normal, but the guy just went nuts.
Yeah, we're gonna do the body kit on this one. So
Yeah.
you know, Black's has like that rounded part, the one that you had is kind of
Yeah.
like that for these two.
Yeah, Black has
But
all this
the-
stuff, but they don't even make them.
But K-Brake makes one for this
Like
that
still
has
in
like
production?
vents in the side. Yeah, they're still.
Oh, nice.
You can still buy them. And I think I can get it here from 500 Yen Shop, so I'm gonna try to
Yeah,
see if
hopefully.
because it'd be cheap. It'd be like $50 a
Yeah.
piece.
Oh,
200
is this the
bucks.
spot they were
probably.
talking about?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to see that other one?
No, I don't care.
It's. So you can actually see it.
We're probably. Oh, is it by the? before
So this is
before
them,
the
but
BP,
they're
the green.
on the left. Yep.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I could actually go in this lane.
Yep.
You can hear the turbo split a little bit too.
Yes.
Like right here.
You can.
Wow. I never drove a turbo K-truck this far before. I think I drove Josh's, the one
Like
that he
just
has.
down the road. Yeah.
Just because it didn't probably have plates, or I just didn't want to
I hate that steering wheel.
Yeah.
I have a real Momo coming. That's not a real Momo.
Gotta get wait for the fame horn in there.
Little button.
Oh, try.
Little way before the fame
Yeah.
button. Yeah.
No, this thing is sweet. It drives good too.
It's just
Like
it's
for
planted.
daily,
It
forget
feels planted.
speed. Yeah, forget speed and
Yeah.
all that other BS. Like for someone who just wants a K-truck, it drives really good. I'm hoping these turbo ones become more and more popular
Me too.
because everyone's biggest con is the fact that they're slow. But
Josh has had two now.
yeah, Josh
He's got a
loves these.
second
though.
one
Yeah,
now.
Josh loves these.
Second turbo 99.
Yeah, Josh loves these.
And we need to start looking at 2000s.
Exactly. David's is lifted and everything, so I don't think it's gonna feel like it. Let me record some of this. Tell people to head to your video. So I just drove Suzuki's carry.